Good morning, students. I am going to teach you an important subject of civil engineering, that is surveying, which is used in every civil engineering projects. Today, you will learn about the introduction, object and uses of surveying. So, let's start learning. Definition of surveying. Surveying is the art and science of determining the relative positions of various points or stations on the surface of the earth by measuring the horizontal and vertical distances, angles, and taking the details of these points, and by preparing a map or plan to any scale. In another words, we can say that surveying is the art of determining the relative positions of point on, above, or beneath the surface of the earth by means of direct or indirect measurements of distances, directions, and elevations. The application of surveying requires a skill as well as the knowledge of mathematics, physics, and to some extent astronomy. The knowledge of surveying is advantageous in many phases of engineering. The earliest surveys were made in connection with land surveying. Practically, every engineering projects such as water supply and irrigation schemes, railroads and transmission lines, mines, bridges and buildings require surveys. Before plans and estimate are prepared, boundaries should be determined and the topography of the site should be ascertained. Now, the object of surveying. In this slide, the object of surveying is to prepare a map or plan to show the relative position of the object on the surface of the earth and to establish the boundaries of the land and to select a suitable site for an engineering project. The aim of surveying is to prepare a map or plan to show the relative position of the object on the surface of the earth. The map is drawn to some suitable scale. It shows the natural features of a country such as towns, villages, roads, railways, rivers, etc. Maps may also include details of different engineering works such as roads, railways, irrigation, canals, dams, etc. Now, the uses of surveying. The first one is to prepare a topographical map which shows hills, valleys, river, forests, villages, towns, etc. It means that the topographical map shows natural features as well as some artificial features. Artificial features like roads, railways, villages, towns. These are the artificial features, whereas hills, valleys, rivers, forests are the natural features. Now, the second one is to prepare a cadastral map. Cadastral map shows the boundaries of fields, plots, houses, and other properties. In cadastral surveys, the fixing of property lines, the calculation of land area, the transfer of land property from one owner to another takes place, and they are also made to fix the boundaries of municipalities and of state and federal jurisdictions. The third one is to prepare an engineering map, which shows the properties of engineering works such as buildings, roads, railways, dams, canals, etc. Engineering survey is undertaken for the determination of quantities or to afford sufficient data for the designing of engineering works such as roads and reservoirs. And the fourth one is to prepare a contour map to know the topography of the area and to find out the best possible site for roads, railways, bridges, reservoirs, canals, etc. And it is also used to determine the capacity of a reservoir. Next one is to prepare military maps. Military maps shows the road and railway communication with different points of a country and also shows the different strategic points important for the defense of a country. And it is also used to prepare geological map. Geological map shows area including underground resources, and surveying is also used to prepare archaeological maps. Archaeological map shows areas where ancient relics exists, and it is also used to set out works and transfer details from the work on the ground. Thank you. These are the basic uses of surveying.